I'm Irene Herold, and I'm the librarian of the college, and I am thrilled and delighted to see you all here today for our Hidden Science Superstars reveal. This has been such a wonderful project, and it's not over yet, but we are at the point where we wanted to take some time to reveal who the honorees are going to be. So, a little history of the project. I think the provost will tell you a little bit more from her perspective too. But when I toured the building with Damon Hickey, the librarian emeritus who's here, thank you, Damon, I really was so taken by the beauty of this reading room and this space, and how fortunate we are at the College of Worcester to have such a wonderful science library. But I also was struck by all the names in the soffits and the images in the reading room that are not representative of science and who we are. And as I walked through the rest of the building, noticed that the photos were not necessarily of underrepresented groups in science. So it seemed to me that we could do something about it. So I invited Zach and May to engage the campus community for nominations and then selection of honorees. We drafted a proposal and ran it by our provost and by the Center for Diversity and Inclusion. Thank you, Chandra. And then we notified Worcester Voice that we were going to be doing this, and they ran an article. Thank you, Worcester Voice. We had excellent participation. I'll let the provost tell you the numbers. By a chance encounter in September with the state librarians and deputy state librarians, one of which, Missy Lodge, is a Worcester alumnus, we heard about LSTA grants, open grants that were available. So we applied for one, and we were so fortunate to receive it. So it funded 2 of the busts that are being created. John Hopkins did a press release. The Daily Record ran an article. You can see it if you go back to the February 9th edition of the Daily Record. It's a great photo of May and Zach. So Zach Sharo, who's our science librarian, May Evans, who's the library science associate, by the globe, which is behind you in the room. In fact, I tried to get Zach and May to move the globe for this event, and they said, no, it's iconic, it has to stay here. We also did a social justice dialogue on MLK Day and had over 120 attendees packed into the room. Katie Newton and Zach Sharo facilitated the panel with 3 students and 3 faculty members participating. It was amazing. We had an article accepted at College and Research Library News, which will run this summer, about this project. Zach and May took the concept of creating campus engagement to a new level by creating the reveal videos that you're going to see in a little bit. You saw the little taste of them on the Twitter post that they did. I emailed Nancy Rue, who is a Worcester alumnus, who is also a huge supporter of the libraries and helped sponsor funding of our One Button studio, which Zach and May were able to use in the creation of the videos. So thank you, Nancy. Thank you, the State Library of Ohio LSTA grant funds. Now, before the seniors who participated graduated, we wanted to do the reveal of the honorees. We will hold an unveiling in the fall, but this is for us, our campus community. Before the honorees are announced, it's my pleasure to invite our provost, Dr. Carolyn Newton, to say a few words. But I want you to know a little bit about her background and why it's so particularly apt that she give a few words. In addition to, we do have a little greeting by our president, but she couldn't be here. She was traveling today, so we've got a video of her. So Dr. Newton, as you may know, has a bachelor's degree in biological sciences from Colorado State University and her doctorate in biophysical sciences from State University of New York at Buffalo. Her research interests, which lie in the areas of immunology and cell biology, include serum mannose-binding proteins as primitive immune molecules, receptor-mediated endocytosis, and membrane biochemistry. You know, I'm an English major, but I'm doing it. I love the fact that she was a Burroughs Wellcome Fellow for Mount Desert Island Biological Laboratory, where she spent 6 summers studying shark immune systems. But what's so fabulous is that she started her education in a one-room schoolhouse that had electricity and no running water, 27 years at Kalamazoo, and she exemplifies a hidden science superstar. I'm honored to serve with her and delighted to invite you to the podium to provide a few remarks, after which Zach will come up and lead the reveal. Dr. Newton.